The show Hero 108 is based on the adventures of a hero group known as Big Green that visits animal kingdoms with an offer for the animals to join them and reunite humans and animals. Most of the time, they dismiss and capture the commander of Big Green, Ape Truly, who then calls on his first squad and fights until the animals concede and finally join the Big Green. They are then assigned roles in the organization that help solve the problem at hand. The TV show is actually inspired from a really old Chinese novel called Water Margin. The story is about a group of bandits who stand up to a big, bad empire. Even the show's name, Hero 108, is referenced from the 108 heroes who teamed up to fight against the empire. These 108 heroes are the main characters from the old story who were reborn to do good. In the series, the story starts when many years ago in the Hidden Kingdom, animals and humans lived happily together. Until a tricky guy named High Roller came and fooled the animals into thinking that humans were their enemies, ensuing chaos in the Hidden Kingdom. But then, Commander Ape Truly stepped in and made a group called Big Green to bring back peace and fix things, all while dealing with High Roller and other villains like the Zebra Brothers. However, Ape Truly, who was also the Monkey King, didn't fall for High Roller's lies and candy tricks. He didn't want a war, so he tried to make peace again in the Hidden Kingdom and gathered some heroes, namely Lin Chung, Mystique Sonia, Ghostface, Mr. No Hands being the first squad. They set up their base in a giant turtle shell, which is why they called themselves Big Green. He then became the commander, hiding the fact that he was a monkey and worked really hard to make the Hidden Kingdom peaceful again. The scene opens up with rabbits chasing humans, and so Ape Truly offers them carrots for peace only to get knocked out. He calls First Squad for help, but Lin Chung is missing, and so Sonia and Mighty Ray go to Rabbit Castle, only to get overwhelmed by the cuddly rabbits. Inside, they're forced to jump rope until Lin Chung finally arrives, frees them, and challenges the Rabbit King to a jump rope contest. He hypnotizes and defeats him, earning peace, and despite the Zebra Brothers informing High Roller and causing trouble, in the end, the Rabbit King joins Big Green. Later, during a heat wave, Big Green seeks ways to cool down. Meanwhile, Ape Truly faces trouble at Elephant Castle, and the first squad rushes to help once again. Only for Lin Chung to get distracted by a tree which he started painting. At the castle, Mighty Ray deflates the elephant's inflators, but when the elephants destroy Lin Chung's painting, he angrily wins a whistleblowing contest against them. This secures the elephants' alliance with Big Green, allowing them to enjoy cooler air thanks to the elephants. However, poor Mighty Ray catches a summer cold in the process. Then, one day, Commander Ape Truly and Lin Chung observe camels causing trouble among the local humans and decide to convince the camels to join Big Green. So, Lin Chung gives Ape Truly a map he drew, which is not well received by the rest of the first squad, making him quite upset. Meanwhile, at Camel Castle, Ape Truly tries to befriend camels by offering gold, but is turned into an artist's model. He calls for First Squad and then eventually reach, but after battling camels who spit stinkily on them, Lin Chung consults Wu the Wise to address the issue. They return, battle the camels again, and Lin Chung finally wins Camel King's approval with his drawing, ultimately recruiting the camels for Big Green, with Camel King drawing maps in return. Back at Big Green, Jumpy Ghostface fantasizes lifting weights with his ears when nearby parrots attack humans. The tank army of Big Green arrives, led by Ape Truly, and he learns of the Parrot's castle's location and gets all excited. He finally encounters Parrot King, revealing his true identity as Parrot King's former student and Monkey King before High Roller destroyed peace. He also explains his peace intentions, welcoming Parrot King into Big Green. However, the Zebra Brothers turn parrots to stone, and the first squad arrives and battles Zebra Brothers until Jumpy's imagination overpowers their magic, defeating them. In the end, Parrot King offers to teach animals human language and becomes a teacher at Big Green. Later at the Turtle Cannon competition, first and second squad of Big Green compete for the title of First Squad. They raced across the finish line, causing confusion as each squad wins alternately. The next round requires them to be slow, but the icy track makes it challenging. Various attempts fail until Lin Chung suggests stacking turtles with the bottom one upside down, creating kites. Jumpy's idea of tying strings to the turtles' tails and himself helps them win at the last minute. And so they celebrate at the awards ceremony until chaos ensues with the Turtle Cup accidentally knocking out poor Ape Trully. With that, Second Squad vows to win next time as the cup goes flying. Later, High Roller is unable to find a solution to increase traffic and decreased housing in East Citadel during his plans to conquer the moon. And so High Roller holds a folk game competition to try to acquire Big Green and goes up against Jumpy Ghostface. If Jumpy wins, High Roller gives up Bear Castle, and if High Roller wins, he gets Big Green. Despite Jumpy losing the competition, Wu comes up with a solution to fix High Roller's problems and tells him to just build tall buildings, and so he does, only to reach the moon and find it super boring. However, one day, Camel King finds that he is a great artist if he's hit on the head. After beating Lin Chung in an art contest, Camel King takes his confidence too far by believing that camels are superior artists and once again has them mistreat the humans. With Lin Chung depressed upon being defeated, the other members of First Squad try to stop Camel King without him. Thankfully, Lin Chung manages to defeat the Camel King with the help of Elephant King and confronts Camel King with a drawing inspired from his friends, causing him to finally surrender. Soon, First Squad and Second Squad compete in another turtle cannon competition. This time, both teams end up using turtles of different sizes for each event. For the first event, giant turtles are used to shoot each team's captain, and for the second event, the tiny turtle tanks are used as roller skates while throwing balloons at a fellow teammate dressed as a target. Lin Chung stops refusing to hurt his friend, so despite Second Squad winning the races, Lin Chung's team wins once again, for knowing when to stop. Later, back at Big Green, First Squad enjoys cool air when the peacock clock signals animal sponge bath time, exciting Mystique Sonia. However, the Elephant King, responsible for cooling, becomes bored, making the Zebra Brothers deceive the Elephant King and making him believe Big Green dislikes animals. Angry, he returns to Elephant Castle, forcing humans to make tank treads, and even Ape Trully gets captured. Inside, the Zebra Brothers keep manipulating the Elephant King until he signals for battle. The First Squad arrives and faces the Elephant King's anger, but luckily, Sonia's creativity resolves the misunderstanding. In the end, Elephant King apologizes, and at Big Green, he scents the air, making First Squad content. Then one day, the Parrots get attacked again when the Soldiers of Darkness capture the Parrots and Jumpy Ghostface, who is protecting the Parrot King. The Zebra Brothers try to take advantage of the situation and use their Ghost Lantern powers against the Soldiers of Darkness as part of a plot to capture Jumpy Ghostface and Parrot. However, thousands of butterflies disguised as rabbits came to free the two of them thanks to Ghostface, who had saved one of the butterflies earlier. But soon, another folk game competition comes by when Wu has a bad dream. A school flashback where he and High Roller argue that studying is better than comics. And so Wu creates textbooks for Big Green. However, that just annoys High Roller that his followers are reading Big Green's textbooks, and he orders the Zebra Brothers to destroy all the books. For that, he holds a folk game competition to distract Big Green, and as High Roller goes up against Lin Chung, the Zebra Brothers unknowingly take High Roller's comic books to destroy as well and totally fail the mission. Later, a third turtle cannon competition is held. Meanwhile, in East Citadel, High Roller's lollipops go missing, and he blames the Chameleon Queen. She denies it, but the zebras accuse her, and she gets banished. The Second Squad, who was angry about not being nominated for the Big Green Awards, encounters Chameleon Queen, learn about her banishment, sympathize, and decide to join forces against Big Green. They challenge First Squad to a race inside Chameleon Queen. But even though the Second Squad wins the race, they declare First Squad the winners again, all because they prioritized Ape Trully's safety over the race. In the end, the zebras turn to be the candy eaters, and Chameleon Queen returns to High Roller after he offers a gigantic lollipop. Then, one day, Wu the Wise unveils a remarkable invention, a green crystal sphere capable of disassembling and reassembling organisms at Big Green. However, his presentation bores the audience and everyone rushes to Lin Chung's art exhibit. Lin Chung's drawings receive widespread admiration until Wu dismisses art, prompting Lin Chung to destroy his work. Yet, he arranges the torn pieces into imaginative creatures, earning applause. Picture books featuring these creations bring delight to a village until the Zebra brothers swipe one book and share it with High Roller. Inspired by the concept, High Roller unites various animal armies into a formidable flying force and launches an attack on Big Green, overwhelming the Air Force. In response, First Squad rushes to confront them but ends up crashing due to their inexperience in flying the planes. However, the hens and bats from the High Roller side realize that he does not care for them and join Big Green. High Roller returns to East Citadel where he allies with a huge black dragon and plans to return with it to defeat Big Green. Meanwhile, Wu creates a cube that can scramble and arrange matter, creating new organisms, but Mighty Ray accidentally uses it to transform High Roller into a massive cyborg, making matters worse. However, in the end, Big Green manages to defeat them and High Roller runs off tired. In Season 2, Big Green gets into a battle with the Firefly Army. Strangely, Lin Chung receives visions from his late master, Tien Kuan, urging him to complete his training. And so after the fight, Lin Chung temporarily leaves the First Squad, while High Roller seeks guidance from his own master, Twin Masters. Tien Kuan imparts knowledge about harmonic energy to Lin Chung, and later, he returns to aid his friends and helps Second Squad member Kowloon against High Roller, who has captured Commander Ape Trolley once more. After freeing Ape Trolley, Twin Masters reappears and punishes High Roller, triggering a volcanic eruption. But Lin Chung uses his newfound power to convert negative energy into a positive force and saves the day. In recognition of his leadership, Commander Ape Trolley and Mr. No Hands names Lin Chung the new leader of First Squad, and the story ends with Twin Masters plotting how to get back in the future. Later, in First Squad's room, an argument erupts between Mighty Ray and Mystique Sonia, and nobody knows why. Despite Lin Chung's attempts to mediate, the dispute escalates and Sonia storms off, leaving Mighty Ray oddly triumphant. Lin Chung warns him of consequences as Sonia vents her anger to Yaksha when suddenly, the Zebra brothers ambush her outside. A brawl ensues and Mighty Ray follows Yaksha to assist Sonia. In the dungeon of East Citadel, Sonia outsmarts the Zebras, but more foes emerge. Soon, Mighty Ray arrives and together with Yaksha, they free Sonia. Outside, First Squad battles Gorilla Roo, a combined beast, with Ape Trolley's reinforcement, but in the end, Sonia and Mighty Ray reconcile after their successful rescue, but their squabble over who did better continues. Then one day, the Zebra brothers are dumping trash from East Citadel into the ocean when Stingrays spot the ocean garbage and confront them. The Zebras claim they're cleaning and show a banana peel, but the Stingrays doubt and inquire about the true culprits, and the Zebras blame Big Green. Soon, an environmental crisis arises from ocean dumping and First Squad cleans up trash, but the Zebras sabotage efforts causing Stingrays to attack, forcing First Squad underwater. Luckily, Wu arrives with a recycling machine on Sammo Whale's back. The machine creates a vortex, sucking garbage, and soon the Stingray King joins Big Green while the Zebras are forced to clean. Later, the bald eagles turn into pterodactyls and gain the ability to turn anything they hit with the purple goop they spit into prehistoric versions of themselves. Jumpy Ghostface gets turned into a prehistoric rabbit while First Squad, the Air Force, and Tank Army try to fight off the pterodactyls. Despite managing to destroy the pterodactyls, they are told that there are more animals turning into prehistoric forms and only spiny brain kelp can restore them back. And so Big Green uses it to save the day, but Ghostface was quite sad after turning back into his tiny self. However, another battle starts when the First Squad battles the Flying Fish Army and they take away Mighty Ray's eyes. Back at Big Green, they blindfold Mighty Ray and decide to recover his eyes. They journey through mystical places. Along the way, they encounter challenges and discover Mighty Ray's inner strength. As they reach a temple, they accidentally trigger traps. Inside the temple, Ape Trolley recalls the past when Mighty Ray got his lightning eyes. They continue, and Mighty Ray uses his heightened senses to help navigate. At a waterfall, Ape Trolley and Mighty Ray meet the Stone Monkey deity, who reconnects Mighty Ray's sight, allowing him to see his eyes are in Twin Master's possession, who plans to use them to create a storm of chaos energy. The first squad arrives and stops Twin Master's plan to create a deadly chaotic storm, which turns anything its lightning hits into monster versions of themselves and thwart Twin Master's plan by feeding Mighty Ray lots of bananas to overload his eyes. Later, the Slug King is capturing animals and humans to keep in his collection. One of the Zebra brothers, Sparky White, is captured, and so Sparky Black asks the first squad to help him after High Roller refuses to help him. When Commander Ape Trolley, the Tank Army, and most of the first squad are also captured, Lin Chung and Mighty Ray use some citrus fruits to dissolve the Slug King's slime that he uses to hold his collected victims. After all of Slug King's collected people are freed, the Zebra brothers ungratefully use their ghost lanterns to create a slime monster which traps everyone including themselves in its belly except Mighty Ray and Lin Chung. And they defeat it once again by having it trap Lin Chung so he can use his harmonic energy to protect everyone from Mighty Ray's blast that pops all of them out. However, soon, the Sword of Darkfire location is revealed, so First Squad with the Air Force has to hurry to stop it falling into the wrong hands. First Squad finds that High Roller is trying to get the sword before First Squad, with Beetle King as his sidekick. However, in the end, luckily the sword is sucked into a vortex and Beetle King joins Big Green while High Roller is chased away by wolf eels. And then another battle follows and First Squad takes on the Flying Squirrel Army in Air Force planes. The squirrels unleash explosive acorns, but First Squad dodges. However, the squirrels' new tactics damage the planes. They escape into a cloud bank, confusing the squirrels, but crash land. Flying Squirrel King reports to the Commander of Darkness, infuriating him for failing to capture Lin Chung. Back at Big Green, a talent show lifts spirits until Commander of Darkness abducts Mystique Sonia on a dragon. He demands Big Green's surrender and threatens war otherwise, and so First Squad seeks help from the Air Force to reach the caves of Taipedo and rescue Sonia. She eventually escapes from her captors and her flute calms the dragons. In a showdown, Sonia's dragon calms the others, forcing the Commander of Darkness to surrender and join Big Green. At the Citadel, High Roller uses the amulets of Qi Gong to fuse several captured cheetahs, oxen, and pythons with himself, Bear Stomp, and the Zebra brothers creating his own equivalent to First Squad, but as Lin Chung and Alpha Girl go after High Roller, the others steal the amulets of Qi Gong and fuse with each other as well. And in the end, they defeat High Roller by using the amulets to fuse him with the Zebra brothers, much to his annoyance. Then one day, Lin Chung loses his power of harmonic energy while battling the Twin Masters and speaks with his master again. Meanwhile, Twin Masters turns Polar Bear King into a Yeti and Bald Eagle King into a Phoenix so they can destroy the First Squad. However, Lin Chung regains his harmonic energy from the other members of First Squad and uses it to return Polar Bear King and Bald Eagle King to normal, defeating Twin Masters once again. However, the Twin Masters plots to acquire ultimate power, prompting Lin Chung to alert Big Green. Wu the Wise then transforms Big Green into a mobile fortress capable of walking and attacking. On its journey to confront Twin Masters, Big Green faces High Roller, Chameleon Queen, Bear Stomp, and the Zebra brothers, defeating them. But ultimately, the First Squad arrives too late to stop Twin Masters, who destroys Big Green. So, Lin Chung communicates with Tian Kuan and unconsciously summons the Bronze Giant, a fusion of 107 Hidden Kingdom heroes. With that, Twin Masters threatens to annihilate all life, including High Rollers. But in a twist, the former enemies, including the Zebra brothers, Bear Stomp, Chameleon Queen, and Seahorse Prince, join forces with Big Green to create the Bronze Giant. They engage Twin Masters and, utilizing combined harmonic energy, emerge victorious. In the end, Lin Chung harnesses the positive energy of all heroes to defeat Twin Masters. While High Roller, the Zebra brothers, and Bear Stomp retreat to East Citadel, Tian Kuan hints at upcoming challenges, to which Lin Chung responds confidently. With that, Hero 108 concludes, and so does our video. I hope you enjoyed it, so please leave a comment and subscribe. Until next time.